Hi, this is Jenny and I am on the spot. I am on the spot here at Food Lifeline in Seattle. They prepare and package foods to go out to many different food banks in the Seattle area. And I'm sharing this story as part of the ConAgra Foods Child Hunger Ends Here, Faces Behind Hunger campaign. I just had the wonderful opportunity to interview one of the many volunteers that comes here to help prepare foods to go out to food banks all over the Western Washington area. Today I got to interview Barney, a hunger hero here in the area. He has been volunteering at Food Lifeline for about 8 years. He comes several times a week to give up his time and help prepare foods, to package them up and get them sent out to the different food banks in the area.
My name is Barney Garten. I'm a real estate broker in Seattle, a long-time real estate broker. Why I'm here is because I've always been taught, the way I was brought up, and what I believe is it's good to give back, to volunteer. And a few years ago, I would donate money, and we had the big depression of 2007, 2008, so I wasn't able to give quite what I wanted to, and I had more time on my hands than money, so I was looking for a place that interested me to volunteer, and I came across the Food Lifeline. You know, to me, that's just, you know, inexcusable. There's, you know, we're so rich in this country, and we have so much food, and so much food that goes to waste. That shouldn't happen. Yeah. I like to give them money here too, because they spend so much of it. You know, there's so much what I looked at as far as donations I've made to different places over the years. 80% is very, very good. Well, so 96 cents on the dollar is phenomenal. It's very active. You're not standing around looking for things to do, and it's what I like about it is the activity. You're always moving, and it's different every day. And Hank and Sam and the people that volunteer here are a delight to work with. I look forward to coming here every day. That's why I'm probably here more than you know, a lot of people would think. Right. And I enjoy, you know, of course, you know, donating my time. Right. Right. You know, it gives you a good feeling to do good things. You know. So,
what did you do today before I got here?
So I try and get here to help them set up, and they've got priorities. They want to get the perishables out first. And that's my priority, and that's what I did today. They've got it, they've processed down. So there's not a lot of wastage. People from all walks of life come here and donate time. I mentioned Tom Douglas, he's here, he donates time. I think he's still on the board. You've got high school kids. I worked with a young lady today that's doing, she's in high school, she's graduating, she's in that Running Start program. Oh, yeah. So, you know, you've got all kinds of people. It's interesting. Right. Very interesting who you work with from day to day. Yeah, all walks of life. You know, we get a lot out of it. The volunteers get an awful lot out of it. Not only is it a good feeling that you're contributing and maybe making a little difference, which makes everybody feel good, but you're making friends. It's a physical activity, and everybody here is so nice to you. You know, it's really an easy place to volunteer. It really is. Right. I haven't. I've been real fortunate. No, not at all. The way I was brought up with our family, we've never had to struggle. So I was fortunate in that regard. Right. I think I do. You know, I've become more interested. I read a little more about it. There's a great number of articles that I've read over the years that have educated me to how common it is and what it really looks like, what hunger looks like, and how many people living in poverty can't feed themselves, can't feed their kids, which, you know, again, I don't think that's fair at all. You know, basic food, basic education, basic medical. I can't do anything about the education or other than donate, you know, some money. Here, I give them time. I feel like I'm contributing more. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, if you can afford it, to donate money because they're so efficient at using their dollar. We were talking about it earlier, where it's 20 cents a meal. Who else can do that? That's excellent.
Yeah.
So things have gotten better for me personally financially. So I try and do what I can. I think that's a big deal. If the more money they have, the more resources they have, obviously, the more people they can feed. And these food drives are good things too, because I'll do that too.
Right.
I'll go pick up, if somebody's standing outside a grocery store and they're collecting for one of the many food banks or the other organizations. There's a couple of organizations that do good work.
Did you know about the ConAgra Foods commitment to ending child hunger in America?
I did not.
You didn't know that?
Not until today.
So you learned something new today too.
I learned a number of things today, actually. It takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
I didn't either until, of course, I'm just kind of in this one niche of it, one little corner of it. But you see the trucks come in and out, and you see them on the highway, and then Mark was talking about the combining of the logistics to save more money. Yeah.
How did you find out to get? You were giving money. Did you just call somebody up and
online?
Say, oh,
Look around online and talk to people, and it's my a basic belief of mine that again, I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but basic needs. What's more basic than food? I remember reading an article one time about these kids that can't stay awake in school, so you can't, if you don't feed them, they're not going to get educated, and it just is compounds the problems.
Yeah, makes one problem worse.
I know, I'm cranky when I'm hungry. So.
I know, yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Sure.
Answering these questions and
kind of glad
being under the lights and under the camera and all that stuff. You did great. So I appreciate that.
We're done?
We're done.
Awesome.
So to wrap this up, I just want to thank you for watching. I would encourage you to look into what's available in your area, how you can help at local food banks. I learned that there's so many community organizations that come here and volunteer their time, but even individually, you can look online and you can find a way to help out in a food bank in your area. And like Barney said, to help fulfill one of those basic needs, especially when it comes to child hunger. The thought of children going hungry is heartbreaking. And here in America, we have tons of resources to help make sure that that isn't happening in our country. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and for listening to Barney's story, and thank you, Barney, for sharing your story. Thank you, Food Lifeline, for letting me come in so we all can learn more about faces behind hunger. Peace and sparkles and full bellies. Okay, bye.
What's more basic than food?